So the picture that's in the front, that was the opportunity that I had. I ran into this maybe 2-3 years ago when, 2023, and I ran into it, like God brought it to my attention, like there was so much that God was bringing to me, and then we have to categorize, like, what's in our purpose, what's for the right now, what's our hobbies, what are the things that we like to do that's outside of our calling and our purpose. And that was one of them, and that's where I had to categorize. And when God told me to start this year, not knowing what he wanted me to start, I started, a few of the things he told me to start, and then it was like cancel. So I canceled that because you got to count up the cost. Do you have time for this right now? Which one is more important? If you start this, count up the finances, count up everything. So this is why you shouldn't be, upset about opportunities that you missed, because even though I canceled, she still considered me for that opportunity. And when I got the email, because I canceled it maybe like 3 weeks later, I got the email 2 weeks ago, I believe, or a week ago, and it was like, congratulations, you've been picked for, this month's magazine. So I was like, okay, because even though I canceled, I was like, I didn't even know they're still going to choose me or consider me for it, and I'm thankful for it. But never be afraid to go after the things that is on your heart and that God gives you. And when he says cancel, cancel. When he says let go, because whatever is for you, it will return. Whatever is for you, it will happen. And therefore, like, you're not doing anything wrong. This is why when God be like, start, stop, trust me, if you don't know what to start, just start somewhere, and God will let you know to stop. Whatever is for you in that season, God will provide for of what needs to be started. Like, no, this comes before that. Know the order of it. Then when you have the time and you do get settled, like, then you go back, whether it's back with them or whether it's with somebody else. Like, you will go. Like, let God lead you in the things that you do. So, like, you're not missing anything. And trust me, you never know the things that God tells you to start, what will be more fruitful. Me starting this, it wouldn't really be more fruitful for me. It won't bring income. It won't do anything right away. So to me, that God was like, okay, God, that was more of a hobby because I love taking pictures. Like, I'm a picture girl. Like, I am a picture girl. I always wanted to model. I always wanted to like do that, but that's more of a hobby. That's not something that like I really care about, getting an income out of. That's something that I like to do. Like, so knowing and learning what you like to do and the things that you can do along the way later. So count up the cost. If God tells you to start and you don't know what to start, just start everything, and then God will lead you and he tell you, okay, stop this. And trust me, in a way, you will understand what God tells you to stop. And it's okay. And if people feel the type of way, let them feel the type of way, because I gotta follow God, not people. And it's not fear that's stopping me of doing something just because I stop it. No, it's the fact that God says stop. So don't let people tell you, hey, don't let fear come in, Don't, when you start. No, it's not that. It's just the fact, like, I know how God talks to me, and when he tells me to stop something, I'm going to stop it because it may not be fruitful in this season. In the next season, whatever he tells me to start, it may be fruitful and have a purpose. But in this season, God's going to put so much in your hands, and you have to trust him with it, regardless of anything. Because even out of this, like, God will, like, see, even though you cancel, God will still in a way show you, like, I'm still choosing you. Like, and that's kind of like what I got out of it. Like, even though you cancel, like, because you do what I'm telling you to do, I'm still going to choose you. Like, I'm choosing you for whatever it is. Like, you're still called. Like, when you be obedient to God, it's crazy how God shows you how he will still choose you. Bump how people choose you, bump what people do for you. They can't compare to God. I'm sorry. People do not and will never compare to my Father. Like, that's why you should be okay with the things that, hey, God put this in my hands and I had the opportunity to do this, and that's life. Like, just having the opportunity to do something, to have the opportunity to be in someone's magazine, to have the opportunity, like, because everybody don't get it. And when it's your time, and that's what you have to wait on. Don't rush it. please don't rush it. So God, whatever you tell your children to stop, let them stop. Whatever you tell them to start, let them start with no hesitation. And that you will provide everything that's in their hands, that you will not only provide, but you will protect it. You will give them the instructions on how to maintain it. You give them the wisdom, God, of how to handle it. And if it's not just for them, God, give them like everything that they need, all the tools, the wisdom, the instruction, the finances, whatever it is, like that they will be impactful to help others and not just themselves. Like I pray that God, that He puts so much in us that we are impactful to others, and that we're just not thinking about ourselves when we make it or we get on top, or we're in a better position than what we're coming out of. So like whatever we do, let us be impactful and help others and inspire others to be great. Like, hey, I didn't do this, but even though with my life not having much, I've had the opportunity to do a lot of things. I had the opportunity to be around millionaires. I had the opportunity being in rooms, like along my journey, like as this is I want to talk about, like I had the opportunity to do a lot that most people haven't even done yet. So it feels good and it's amazing. That's why like I'm cool with how my life is, and I'm content with God because I've seen where God put me and not where I put myself. And even the places I put myself, it never compares to what God does. So trust God in His timing, because God's timing may not be ours, but it's always on time, and God's going to always make sure that you arrive early. God's going to make sure, like, you think that you're late, but you really early. You're on time. God's going to make sure that you arrive safe, that He's going ahead of you fighting every battle. So having the opportunity to do things, whether it works out or not, is still a blessing. There are people that want to be and do the things that you do and can't. So it's a blessing. Count it all joy, like the things that we get to do. Because people have it worse off. People, situations consume them more. Like, so it's just like, be grateful for everything that you do. We don't know why people go do things, or, the journeys that everyone have, but the things that you can do. And be grateful for the opportunities and the people that God have positioned to put you in those opportunities, and the people that do choose you. Be grateful, even if it's the same people that you're grateful, you honor them, but they don't honor you back. Like, be grateful still, because it's still an honor and it's a privilege. Like, so I'm grateful for everything and the people that God has put in my life and the opportunities that God has like truly given me, and allowing me to know, like, and He helped me overcome. Like, see, you are great by putting in a position, like now you're overcoming the fear of starting and stopping, and you know how to, like, it's a kind of like it's a lesson in that, like, you're not in a rush no more of the starting. You're not going to fear the opinions of others when you stop something, when God says it, like, and I feel like that's how God kills the opinions of others as well, like, because we're so busy, like, oh, I started this maybe, so what? God can tell you to start something and stop, especially when it's His will and His doing. So life is beautiful when you just trust God. That's all I can say. Let God lead you, because everything's a test as well. Like, will you get in the way? Will you get big-headed with this? And when you don't, and you just like, God, I give you all the glory. Like, before you give people glory, God, I give you all the glory. This happened because of you. This opportunity happened because of you. Like, I thank the people because you used them. They didn't have to do it, but God, I truly thank you the most because you allowed this opportunity. Like, before you give people credit, give God the credit, because God brought everything together. God brought everything together, not people. God is positioning people in place. God have things in place. God use us. So God, you get all the glory first, like, because it's nothing but you. It's nothing but you. And I thank the people that you use for us to bless us. And God, let us honor them the best way possible. Like, even when things don't work, or go our separate ways, like, God, I still appreciate them, God, and bless them, and pray that they prosper, that God protect them from any harm of the enemy, that they keep doing what they're doing and what God's calling them to do, and you do what God has, do what God is calling you. So happy blessing.